Who's gonna tell him? Is it that American men actually are desired all over the world?
It breaks my heart how underappreciated American men are by women here. As a Russian living in the US, I was taught from early age that men have to be ugly.
Boys from America are 100% better for UK girls than UK boys are.
I actually prefer dating American guys over British guys. Shocking information, I know.
I need an American husband, and these are the reasons as to why.
For many years, European women have carried a certain impression of American men in their minds. They often imagine them as confident, social, friendly, and perhaps even a little more forward than expected. However, after actually meeting American men face to face, some visitors discovered something they never saw coming. The self-assurance, the effortless conversations, the compliments, and the way many American men are comfortable showing their interest openly, without constantly second-guessing themselves, created a noticeable difference. For some European women, that contrast was simply impossible to overlook. What might have seemed overly confident or even a little too bold from far away suddenly came across as attractive and charming in real life. But what is it that actually makes American men seem so different? Today, we're taking a closer look at the reactions of European women who experienced this cultural difference for themselves and discovered that the reality was not quite what they had imagined. Let's get started.
Why are British people so obsessed with Americans? Well, I'm a British person, and I'm going to tell you the exact reasons as to why me, a British person, is obsessed with you, Americans. Number one, literally from the day we are birthed out our mother's womb, American shows are put on our TV screens, and I, as a child, was obsessed with the American accent. I thought it was the creme de la creme of accents, to the point where I genuinely would convince myself that I was American sometimes. That's why I've perfected my American accent so well. Number two, the advertising that America does for everything just blows every other country out of the water. The sheer advertisements of like Nerds, Jolly Ranchers, Captain Crunch cereal, that is American culture to me. Is why I spent £5, $8 on a cereal box of Captain Crunch when I was a child. I remember literally buying a box of Nerds for £6. And it was because they just landed in the UK, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm living my American dream.
As a Russian living in the US, I was taught from early age that men have to be ugly, have to be a little bit prettier than monkey. Came to the US, men are so hot, definitely way prettier than a monkey and even prettier than women, to be fair. I'm still scared of this because in my culture it's considered to be narcissistic if a man is too handsome. Apparently here it's like a normality, so I feel a little bit insecure because I'm so used to being with a Russian Shrek.
Okay, hear me out. Aussie men are fine, alright? But let's be real. They're like all copy and paste. Same haircut, same pub every Friday, same yeah, nah, how's the weather, fucking boring combos. Like, where's the effort? Where's the charm? Half the time they can't even text back without acting like it's hard fucking labor. Then there's Americans, and it's a whole different vibe. Like, they actually hype you up, full on confidence, telling you you're gorgeous, instead of acting like paying a fucking compliment is gonna kill them. They'll actually plan dates, not just come to mine and we'll watch the footy. They've got energy, they've got ambition, they want to take you to places. Even when they argue, they do it with passion, instead of just shutting down like a fucking brick wall. So yeah, maybe I've just been dating in the wrong country, because American men, you've officially got my attention.
It breaks my heart how underappreciated American men are by women here. We don't even have half of the standards you guys have for men here. They work out, they are good looking. They open the door. Like, it never happened that I go out with an American man and he doesn't open the door for me. It's crazy. Yes, they yup, but in general, they check all the boxes. Sometimes I want to send American women, a portion of them, to Russia so they educate and they will be like, whoa. It could get worse. It could get so fucking worse that I moved to another country just for dating. Guys, it's not funny.
I actually prefer dating American guys over British guys. Shocking information, I know, since everyone thinks American men are trash. But let me tell you why. The first is American men are just more confident, and obviously this is not a blanket statement because there's shy guys in America and there's confident guys in the UK too, but in general, like culturally, the US is way more outgoing than the UK. Like in the UK, people don't really say what they think. They don't say what's on their mind. They don't make conversation with strangers. Everyone very much keeps to themselves if they're not already your friend. But in America, it's way more common to speak to a stranger in line at the coffee shop. And so you just end up like having more guys ask you on dates. There's more guys that are willing to be more assertive and outgoing like that. They aren't afraid of coming off too strong or speaking their mind, and that is really attractive. There's just generally a lot more of that alpha male command the room type of energy here. People just spend a lot more money in America, and obviously because it's the birthplace of capitalism, so duh. But this just means men are used to spending a lot more money, taking you out on nice dates and stuff. There are just way less major cities in the UK on the level of the major cities in the US. So there's just way more money being transacted here, and there's more men with the type of resources to take you out on nice dates. People have a lot better mindset when it comes to wealth and making money. There are a lot more entrepreneurs, which is important to me as a business owner, but even the guys that aren't entrepreneurs, there's a lot more guys that have rental properties, getting into real estate, investing. Like there's a much better mindset towards building wealth, which is really important if you're looking for a provider man, for a guy with ambition. Next, because there's so many major cities, there's just a lot more diversity than the UK. Just a lot of men with way more interesting backgrounds, and I always tell my friends, why would I date a man with the same background as and upbringing as me when I can date someone with a completely different background and upbringing, and they're going to teach me more things about their culture, and it's going to be way more interesting. And this works both ways because you are as exciting to them as they are to you. And this is perhaps more superficial, but the accent, and I'm not saying American accent is the best in the world, definitely not. But why date someone with the same accent when you can date someone with a different accent? I find them more attractive because there's that lure of novelty. It's like deeper level of attraction, and they find the same. Like it's way more interesting and exciting.
You guys really don't recognize your privilege here, but that's fine. More for me and for my friends. This whole account is promoting Russian women to American men, whatever.
All right, we've had this conversation many motherfucking times, but now that I've actually been to America, bitch, let me explain to you, okay? Let me tell you the fucking truth and the dates, bitch. Fact of the matter is, American men are willing to go after what the fuck they want. Like, they see you, they like it, they will approach you. Australia, you might cop that, and that's it. Come over and talk to you immediately. Never. Are you joking? There is no motherfucking way. Secondly, Australian men think they're the fucking princesses. Like, we gotta be chasing after them motherfuckers. Like, you don't even... That's so mean. I feel so mean, but it's the truth, right? It's giving no. Also, American men, I just feel like you have more manners. Bitch, I'm walking, I just met this human, we're walking together, talking la la la. The man's on this side of the road because he's willing to get hit by the motherfucking car. Okay? And you just met me. Australian men will probably push you in front of the car, bitch. You know what I'm saying? To save their own self. Like, this is the level of which what we're dealing with. So when you ask me why are American men better, bitch, just in all forms. Do you know what I mean?
5 things I look for in a man as a girl with realistic expectations. Number 1, if you finish, I finish. I don't care how you make it happen, but it has to happen. It doesn't have to be with toys or with your thing, but if you finish, I finish. Number 2, you should always be putting yourself in between me and danger. For example, if we're walking on the sidewalk, you should put yourself between me and the cars, or between me and the crackhead. Number 3, you should have your own hobbies and friends that have nothing to do with me. Number 4, I need a man who knows that we're not going to be equal in the relationship. Like, everything doesn't have to be equal. It should be equitable. Like, you do what you're best at and I'll do what I'm best at. For example, I'll read the instruction manual and you use those muscles to get the job done, okay? Number 5, you should shower regularly. It doesn't have to be every day, let's be honest. But if I tell you that you stink, you should get up immediately and go shower or go fix it. You should want to smell good around me.
It's not a coincidence that I was single for 5 years. First Canadian boy I went on a date with, snapped up, 4-year relationship, going strong.
Why Australian girls are obsessed with American boys. Listen to me. Number one, it's the accent. I have to say, just like you guys feel about us, we feel about you, okay? It's the accent and all the accents. There's so many flavors of accents, okay? Number one. Number two, it's the level of respect. You guys have respect, and I don't know where that got lost in translation in raising Australian men, but it's not hitting here. Like American boys be opening doors for girls and stuff. Do you know how fucking hard it is to find a man that'll do that here? Bitch, you gotta try to unlock your own door. Like it's a whole thing, okay? Number three, it's the style. Like you guys have style. I don't know. And honestly, it's the energy. Like, we're over here thinking like, where's the American boys at? And then one American boy lands here and we're fucking obsessed. We're obsessed. I'm not even gonna lie, lining up, where's the American boy at? So if you were unsure about why Australian girls like American boys, this is literally it. This is it. Yes, it's the accent. Secondly, it's the level of respect. Third, it's your style, okay? And fourth, we can't help it. Also, I mean, we were raised on TV shows with Americans. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, come on, how do you not know this?
What's happening on Love Island right now just confirms what I already believe to be true. The boys from America are 100% better for UK girls than UK boys are. The way they talk is just like a better vocabulary, the charm, the effort. I can see the way that these girls are giggling in there. They're like hee hee ha ha, which I haven't seen them be like because they're being romanced. Do you know what I mean? And I know because I'm dating a Canadian, which is basically the same thing. Don't tell them that, but like to us British girls, a Canadian or an American either will do. Us UK girls, when you talk to an American boy for the first time, it's eye-opening. Like it feels like you're actually in a film, like you're a Disney princess, which you dreamed of being when you was a kid, and you thought life was going to be like that when you grew up, but then it wasn't because UK boys aren't like Disney princes. Actually, American boys kind of are. Canadian boys kind of are. I remember when I first went to America, I went to Vegas with my friends, and I was shocked at the amount of men that would literally walk up to you and just straight up hit you with that, hey beautiful, how are you, what's your name, can I buy you a drink? The straight up compliment, the directness, the charm. And they weren't freaks, they were normal men. That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear, you're right girl, what you saying, like that's shit. The difference between when the camera's on Millie and her new American bae, or Whitney and her new American bae, the conversation, to then when the camera switches to Kieran. He ain't used to talking to fucking, American girls that are actually like wanting more from him. Like that one girl wants to get deep, he's like, I don't even know what deep means. And then it'll go to Tommy, who's having to be told by his American girl that she wants him to ask her to get in the bed. And even when she puts it plainly to him, he still is like, you could share a bed with me if you want. If you want, he said. Some English people will be like, yeah, but they don't have any bants, they don't have banter. Yeah, but they do. I'm with a Canadian, you'd think he doesn't have banter, but he does. Like, he's silly. He's not horrible to me, that's what you mean. He's not muggy twat. And I know the American and Canadian girls are going to be in the comments saying, no, like you got this all wrong, UK boys are way better. The problem is, you're thinking of Prince Harry. Like you're thinking of like posh boys, which do tend to have a better vocabulary. It's not most of them. And I get what you mean, you're going to say, well, not most of Americans are princes. I get it, but like at least they can talk. At least they can talk a bit. Fucking hell.
I have something to say and I don't think you guys are gonna like it. American men are more generous with their money than Canadian men. Canadian men are scared to lose or spend money, okay? American men will take you to a 5-star, Michelin star restaurant or to pick up in a black Suburban beforehand. They will offer to drop you off. Can men? You are lucky if you even get a full date. You might just get a drink because they don't want to spend the money on you. And they'll talk about it with the boys after like, yeah, didn't want to spend the money, so I didn't know yet. I didn't know. They won't even buy you a drink at the bar. Honestly, Canadian men kind of feel like you should buy them a drink at the bar. So, ladies, if you're thinking about why chivalry is dead, just move out of Canada. Find an American man. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do.
Oh my God, ladies. This one is for you. So, I'm currently sat by a pool in Miami and we had an American couple sit next to us. Now, you will not believe what I just heard. So, sat next to this couple and the husband says to the wife, honey, I just want to talk about the reservations we've got for when we're away for the 4th of July. Do you think I should go onto the reservations and I'm going to extend it so we can stay there longer during our vacation? The wife replies she doesn't mind. He then goes onto his mobile phone, gets the reservations, looks it all up, then comes back to her and talks about a firework display that is on a specific date that they want to be there for. He then amends that. And then, you never guess what he said next. He then said, do you mind if I play a round of golf while I'm there? He then asks her if he can play a round of golf. He then picks up his mobile phone, gets the number, phones the golf course and books himself in. He does all this on his own. Kev, what time's our flight home tomorrow? Americans are different. Women. The Americans are wired so differently. No.
I don't know. No. I don't understand.
No, I can't deal. He actually done all of that on his own.
No, he didn't. He had to ask for her permission.
No. Oh my God, mind is blown, guys. The Americans just hit differently.
Why don't you fucking marry one then?
What time's our flight home tomorrow?
7:45.
It's not.
Yes, it is. 7:30.
What date's our next holiday?
2nd of July.
Till what date?
The 9th. When then?
Where are we staying?
I know it. If you, I could, when we land, I could take you to the hotel. I just don't know what it's called. It's a Times Square on the corner, big hotel. What's it called? Again? I know what it's called.
Bitch, this is exactly what is wrong with Australian men, okay? Listen to me, hear me out. I'm at the gym, okay? I'm at the gym, and I see this fine homeboy, okay? I spot him, he spots me. So then what happens? He's staring at me. I'm staring at him. He's staring at me. I'm staring at him. Who makes a move? Absolutely nobody. Do you want to know why? Because I'm not fucking doing it, bro. I'm not approaching you, okay? You're the man. You should approach me, motherfucker. But do they? No. Because Australian boys have no initiative. They've got no fucking initiative. They've got no balls. No huevos. No motherfucking huevos. If I was at an American gym, I'm telling you now, and the man would have approached me. Do you know what I mean? So now you didn't shoot your shot. Now you done fucked up. I don't normally go to gym at that time, so I will never see you again. And whatever, it obviously wasn't meant to be, but I'm just saying, it's a clear fucking example of why we just skr on the Australian boys.
No, I'll get there myself. I'm an independent woman, and, just in case you're... You 3 minutes late, and I can see you have no flowers for me. Wow, okay. We're gonna have a very good time. I bet.
American husband, and these are the reasons as to why. Number one, I have just found out that Americans are the most patient people on planet Earth because of how far they are willing to drive. They will do 2-hour drives just to go to the dentist. I made a video asking what a road trip is classed to them. They're all saying they've driven for 20 hours straight before. I need a man who is willing to have the drive and patience that they have over there. Two, the reason why I need an American husband is the pure fact that I have always dreamt of buying a hot dog at a football game, a basketball game, a baseball game. Can you imagine me sat there with a hot dog, just enjoying the game? That is my idea of heaven. Number three is I have always dreamt of being a passenger in an American car. The sheer sight of me sat in a passenger seat in a massive Camaro or a Ford truck, that genuinely sends shivers down my spine.